Hey guys, this is Miss Crosby, and today I'm going to show you how to propagate a spider plant. And these are some of the long tendrils that I just snipped off of my mother plant, if you will. And I'm going to be putting these in this basket. Probably need to repaint it, but here it is. This basket, I've got some striped and some purple wandering Jews in. Now, they're really easy to transplant also. These purple snips I had growing out of another pot, and they were blooming and everything, about ready to make seed and everything. So I just stuck them in this pot. And then this purple and green one is really striking. It's a beautiful plant. And all of these, you can just snip them with your fingernail or a pair of scissors, and then you just plant them. If you look at these ones right here, you can see yesterday, it doesn't have any root or anything on it. It's just a piece I snipped off. And if you want to do it fresh, you could always take another pair of scissors and cut it kind of at an angle. Sorry, I'm having to do this one-handed, guys. Alright, or you can cut it flat. It really doesn't matter. They don't care. Then you're going to poke a little hole in there and poke him into the hole and kind of just close it up. Okay, that's the wandering jute. Same thing with your spider plant. Now, each one of these along this tendril, this long spiky tendril, each little cluster has its own little root system. If you see those little nodules there, let me see if I can get it to focus in for you. These little nodules here, let me try another one. This one's a little bit bigger, probably easier to see. Okay, there's little nodules there. They're kind of creamy colored. And as you see, those are the nubbinses of roots. Okay, those little nubs right there. Those are the actual new roots ready to touch ground anywhere they can and start to take root. Okay, so when I snip off this little piece right here, I've got myself a whole nother plant. See? And you can snip this off if you want to, or you can just leave it on there. And then you take it and you literally poke it in some dirt. And you have an entirely new little spider plant. And when it gets big enough to be a mother plant, it'll start sending off some of these shoots like this right here as well. Okay, and these ones here, the jade plants, they reproduce by, whenever they touch the ground, all these little nodules here where you see the leaf clusters are together, those will grow root. You see right there where that little nubbin is? That will take root if it touches dirt. Okay, same as these and the spider plants. Any of these little things growing along this long stem, if you will, all of these have the little seed nubs, the little root nubs there, so that you can start off a whole new plant. And that's how this particular plant reproduces. Okay, because it grows on this long stem, and then when it gets too heavy, it dips down toward the ground and it'll touch ground. And as soon as it touches the ground, buddy, you got a whole new start of plants. So these can be very vigorous, and they can grow really nice for you. If you like spider plants, those are really fun. I don't know if they have any medicinal uses, but they're pretty to look at, and gardening of any kind is pretty relaxing to me, kind of therapeutic. So if you have a friend with a spider plant, you might want to ask, can you take a little clipping? And if they've had it for any length of time, they'll know that these little pieces, all you have to do is snip them apart and you have a whole new plant. So each little cluster is its own little plant ready to start growing. Sorry, my safety scissors. I got them because they don't cut in my back pocket. They won't cut my pants, but they don't cut as well as my other ones. And today I'm planning on doing some cuttings and things like that, so I wanted to be able to stick them in my pocket. So anyway, that's how you cut apart the